So this week is about bringing together two academic centres of excellence in cybersecurity research, Lancaster University and Newcastle University, getting their postgraduate and postdoctoral researchers to tackle some very challenging cybersecurity issues set by partners such as Raytheon and the Metropolitan Police Service. So far they've done a challenge with Raytheon which was around detecting anomalous behaviour and tracking that behaviour within networks, and that was done over 2 days, and at the moment they're on the second day of a challenge set by the Metropolitan Police Service looking at how to triage a large number of publicly sourced information around significant events.
So in the first exercise, our task was about 3 lines long and it was purposely very vague, where this task was about a page that sort of described roughly what they were after and how we could try to innovate on top of that.
The challenges that we've been set are very similar to the sort of challenges that you might face in any sort of consultancy based project. And certainly from the Raytheon challenge, one of the things that we really found was that you need to constantly test your assumptions. That was one of the places which we stumbled in our final demonstration.
I think it's more just making it as good as it could be. So we had quite a lot of good ideas, but you sort of have to get some of the sort of more boring, not so flashy stuff done in 2 days.
Well, universities are great centres of expertise and innovation and research. So they are very important for so many of the challenges we face, and cybersecurity is certainly one of them. There are some great concentrations of expertise in universities. We've recognised that recently with, for example, our Centres for Doctoral Training. We want to see the smart people here from both Newcastle and Lancaster universities showing what they can do for cybersecurity. I'm old enough to remember Scrap Heap Challenge, and this is a kind of high-tech version of Scrap Heap Challenge. We've got these 3 teams, and they're basically writing some code very rapidly. They're thinking before that strategically about how to tackle a cybersecurity question. So I think it's an interesting mix. There's both a competition. On the other hand, they will critique each other's work. They will compare notes halfway through. So there's an element of cooperation as well. And I think it's a really valuable way of just getting people to see the relevance of what they're researching in their doctorates for the practical cybersecurity challenges that we face.
So I think like most companies, we have let me call it an instinctive sense that in order to safeguard the long-term interests of the industry, we've all got to play our part. Staff growth is an absolutely key issue for us. So like most businesses, we want to make close relationships with certain academic institutions. And we know that in the longer term, by developing those relationships, for us it's a big learning process. We get to understand better about how it is that you work, how we can adjust ourselves so that we can be a good employer for graduates and postgraduates who are coming out of university. So we have a sense of a portfolio. Certainly in our core business, where we're very comfortable with our technology, we're very comfortable with our market, we would expect to invest a good deal of our funds internally But the minute we start to get into a slightly more experimental mode, for instance, we're not absolutely sure the capability is going to turn out in the way that we might hope, we may be unsure about where the market's going to go, then as a matter of principle, we'll find partners. But there's no doubt that there's a role always for a research and development partner, and academic institutions will always form part of a balanced portfolio for a business like Raytheon.